everybody. This is Sean, the Dollar Store Dynasty. I'll come down here to see who Doc's here. Talk a little bit about my year in review. Kind of sort through the rubble. See if anything left of value. Look back on. And talk a little bit about what you hear. So let's take a look around here and talk a little bit about the year 2019 and kind of what happened, went on in my story. Hope you join me. Let's keep going.
Bonjour, this is Leon, the professional. I've been hired to do the voiceover for this video, the Dollar Store Dynasty here. So here is he walking, and here's what he has to say here. So alright then, number 10. I think this probably going to be my trip there. Kind of a last-ditch effort to see les chiens. C'est kind of miserable experience. And really kind of inappropriate, really sort of inexcusable on her part. Not sort of my efforts. I think what is something. So very negative sort of aspect of last year that I always carry with me. It's certainly taken into account. This is compensation. I've been to Nanjing. I know Nanjing, and the trip itself was a nice accommodation. Nice place, I think he says here, something, I don't know, it's hard to hear, blah blah blah, yada, something is. And I pretty much raised up number 10, my trip to Nanjing, and that's all he has to say there.
Greasy goodness. You got egg, you got a little bit of bread, and a whole lot of oil. But number 9. Number 9 was kind of mailing stuff back to my house there. I've mailed some stuff home, souvenirs and stuff home before, prior in my experiences here in China. And this was kind of the first year I was really sort of able to take a dent out of my expenses here by sort of getting a lot of stuff out of here. I found a way of doing that. Sometimes it's just really hard to sort of get that coordinated. I was fortunate enough to figure out a pretty, relatively easy way of coordinating that now, and so I was able to get to a lot of sort of, my investments and sort of household items and just sort of things that ease of life things, quality of life things over here that I purchased that I can, actually keep as investments without it just kind of, gotta move to the next town, throw it all away kind of deal. So figuring that out and pulling that off was kind of number 9 this year. Number 8's going to be my trip to Xi'an. Got out to Xi'an, see the Terracotta Soldiers. That was a good trip. Solo adventure there. Didn't really know what to expect out of the city Xi'an. It was quite impressive. You know, pretty much one of the higher tier cities at this point. Pretty developed. A lot of nice things there. Unfortunately, pollution's not very. It's pretty bad there. But you know, it was really great to see that sort of piece of world history there. Finally, I haven't been in China for such a long time, and you know, to be able to kind of navigate that trip and coordinate it all on my own and get it accomplished. So that was a good time. You know, I kind of look forward to those kind of trips, or kind of ventures, excursions. They're pretty enjoyable. So that's definitely makes it on the list of events in 2019. My trip to Xi'an, number 8.
Okay, Leon again. I do this particularly 50 years here. And here you see him walking into the Iraqi enclave of the docks. Looks like a rather cool day there on the shore of Changzhou. Let's see what he does. See what he has to say. There we go. So here he says, number 7 is going to be the big 5-0, so I mean it's 50. To have made it for 50 years of life is an accomplishment in itself. I have to say I'm fortunate to have so much of my life yet to live. Something he says here about others not having so much to look forward to. Seeing, there is certainly a benefit of being 50 in being me. So I turned 50, unfortunately, you know, it was very just uneventful, you know, not many people. Something about others, using others to make something out of it. Trying to give himself an edge, but I just kind of spent it on my own, you know, just kind of quiet place. But I owe something about prospects and something about something. So I am 50 years old. And that's all he says there.
So number seven is going to be my finances here. I was able to kind of maintain my finances, my financial sort of stability here this year in China. Now the costs of living are definitely rising here in China, and so all that has to kind of be taken into consideration. And my livelihood in the United States, my native country, and the expenses I have there, it all has to be taken into account. I feel pretty good about how things worked out financially this year, and my prospects for next year also look pretty good. So it's something that I'm happy about in the passing year. Certainly, I've made my sacrifices. I pretty much lived a very sort of threadbare existence here. Down here in Fujian, I didn't really sort of engage in any sort of lavish lifestyle, and I was able to kind of take advantage of the savings there, so that was a good thing. Probably continue with that in the coming year. But financially, it was a good year, and I'm hoping next year is also another good year. Number five is going to be my health. Moving down here to Fujian was a really good idea, considering the AQI up in Jiangsu. I was seeing weeks of AQIs that were near 300, and that's just ruinous to your health. It doesn't matter how many times you go to the gym. So moving down here was kind of a good decision. I'm only seeing, very few days that reached about 200, and that's allowed me to get outside and do a lot of hiking up in the mountains, which I quite enjoy that, spending the time outdoors, and that's been a real sort of plus. So I can really feel my health improving down here. So that's number 5. The drive down here. I got my license to drive in China. I did it all legally. Did it all by myself. I was able to rent a car. Quite an accomplishment. I've lived here for a while, and really didn't. Kind of worked your way through things by yourself, little by little. Certainly, that was an accomplishment for me. A couple things I found out. It costs you a large deposit, like 3,000 RMB. You have to give that to them, and you don't really get that back till after all they've completed all the police checks and everything, because the only way of tracking you is by that license plate number. So, at some point, 3 months down the line, 3-4 months after I had rented the car, I got that money back, minus whatever fines I had received from the cameras. But I was able to do that. It was an accomplishment for me. I wouldn't say it was easy to do. Rental cars are still kind of an anomaly here in China until they can get some rental companies in here to kind of set that up. But it was definitely something that I look back on and sort of happy I did it, Number 3. Number 3 is the Dynasty. I feel I'm kind of breaking through a wall there with the channel. I was really had a lot of time to sort of really focus on my content. I really like the format. I think it's kind of a pretty good, solid, reliable look, sturdy look for the outtake ESL. Where I talk about my lessons. So I'm really happy with that. I'm finally being able to kind of show the extent of the work that I've done in the classrooms here as an English teacher. So I'm happy with that. I'm also very happy with sort of the man versus nature content. I feel it's quite enjoyable. I've had the time to sort of sit down and really sort of look at the pro and things like that and the possibilities there. I kind of hope to expand on that potential in the coming year. But it certainly has made some advances there that I'm really happy with. So number 3 is the Dynasty. Number 2. Well, number 2 is going to be the school. I kind of feel really kind of established a good relationship with my students and my staff and my fellow colleagues and staff down there, and comfortable with things as they are right now. Still, some difficulties, class management, but hopefully, as the students become more familiar with how the classroom operates, and get used to it, hopefully we'll make some progress there. But I think they understand that I'm trying to give them a good education. And I think that's being appreciated. And so that's something I'm pretty happy about this year. both in the primary and in the middle school. Number 2, schools. Okay, and the first most important thing I think probably would be Xinjiang and Quanzhou. It's kind of always a big deal to move from one province to another. In my time in China, I've been able to live in first tier cities, second tier cities, third tier cities, and I kind of understand. You get to. I mean, the good thing about it is you get to see the different. How developments are really sort of transpiring in different sort of locales and different sort of economies and different sort of environments, populations also. It's been really great, getting familiar with Fujian and Xinjiang. Xinjiang to me kind of really resembles as if I was living in Florida in my home. Alaska has a lot of similarities to me. So it's very more rural, more bucolic. It's not, but Quanzhou is maybe a little more along the lines of Jacksonville in ways. But it's been, it's great to be in a different part of China experiencing a new part of China and kind of learning my way around and how things are a little bit different and how they are the same in China. Not only just indifferent between China and the United States, but also between say how Fujian province is different from Jiangsu province. So that's kind of what I really kind of take from last year is that I spent a good year just kind of getting familiar with a new city and a new province and a new part of China. So something I look back on and something I really appreciate, and I hope to familiarize myself a little more when coming here. All right. So that's my look back on 2019 and the end of the decade. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Talk to you later. It's the Dynasty. Stay tuned for more.